Here's the render for Hasbro's Earthrise Starscream. Here is the vehicle mode. Why are there null rays underneath? There's 4 null rays on this thing. Look, that's really weird. On my version of this toy, there's a factory error where the legs actually are missing a paint app, which is kind of annoying, so I'm going to try and fix that. But also, I'm just not a fan of the sigil placement on the wings. I know it's accurate to the cartoon, but they're upside down in robot mode, they're upside down in vehicle mode, they're too small, and I'm going to fix them. So what are we going to need? Well, I'm going to use some nail polish remover. This stuff actually does have acetone in it, which you probably shouldn't use, but I'll come back to that. I'm using an old toothbrush, and I'm going to use this small file for some other little bits later on. So here's the first complicated bit. I'm going to take the nail polish remover, going to just pour just a tiny amount into my little container here. And then to apply this to the toy, we're going to use some cotton buds, or as the Americans call them, Q-tips. So this bit, dead simple, just going to pop your wings off here. Sorry, Screamer. So I'm going to do that for both wings. And to begin with, I'm just going to take the old cotton bud, dip it in the nail polish remover for a little bit just to get it soaked up. And then on here, I'm going to be a little bit more careful with these than I normally would. Mainly because I want to take the paint from the sigil off the wing, but I don't want to take the red and white stripe off either. That's why I'm not soaking these things overnight or for a couple of hours in this stuff. Because of course if you soak it, then all the paint's going to come off. Now also, this particular nail polish remover has acetone in it, so acetone will normally damage or melt the plastic in high quantities. So again, that's why I'm not soaking it, because I don't want to melt the wings. But just using a little bit of this acetone-based nail polish remover will let me just dab at the paint and remove it quite effectively, because I'm using it in such small doses. I'm going to use the toothbrush, again dabbed in the remover, just to get into the smaller recessed bits of the sculpting on the wings. And then I'm going to use the file just to pull away some of the other little bits of the sculpting. So now that the logos are all taken off the wings, I've got these wonderful, really sticky little Toy Hacks logos of varying sizes to replace them with. So the largest Decepticon logos fit really nicely on these wings. Just going to pop those then back into place as I get them stuck down. And I'm really happy with the results. They look a lot better, they look a lot bigger, they're facing the right direction as far as I'm concerned, although I know that's only my opinion, but hey, I'm me, so it's valid. And then I've got the wings replaced back on the toy. My original plan was to remove the paint app from the knee by using the acetone-based nail polish remover again, but that didn't touch this stuff. I would have had to soak it, I guess, but that would have then probably damaged the kneecaps. So in the end, I decided, okay, rather than try to remove this paint app, I was going to have to try and find a different way of doing it and to take a different approach. So, as I was being lazy and didn't fancy soaking the leg piece to remove the paint, I decided to just get a Sharpie, a nice silver Sharpie, and cover over the existing paint app and add more Sharpie to the nice bare kneecap as well. And as you can see, it covers them both quite effectively and unifies them pretty well. Yep, that'll do. So, here he is, Earthrise Starscream, now with some nice big insignias and facing the right direction, with the kneecaps looking a little bit more uniform. Happy with that. And yeah, it's a really, really good version of the character. The head sculpt's absolutely on point. Robot mode's pretty good, although lacking a bit of articulation here and there. And the alt mode, perfection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever.